It's just a design, the car in its totality, which I absolutely adore. It's because there's a fluidity about it. There's a form, there's a shape that talks to something incredibly organic. The fluid shapes, the fluidity is one thing that is close to my heart. I've always been a rower since my late teens. When I saw the shape, it just talked to me immediately as to water, flow, athleticism, organic beauty, and a type of design that is completely and utterly resolved in its intent to try to capture speed. It's an Alfa Romeo 1750 Spider Veloce, built in 1969. It's a 1750, which is basically a 1.8 litre dual cam, all aluminium, 4-cylinder engine. One of the most sophisticated little engines that you could get in any car in mass production in the 1950s and 60s. It's called the boat tail. If you look at the design of it, it flows from the front to the end. And it was inspired by aerodynamic experimentation from the 1950s known as superflow, whereby they tried to create these wonderfully fluid shapes. What inspires me about it is I see it as an extension of the design intent of a human being to create something that epitomizes speed or drama or desire. When I look at a design, I always get excited because I see the person beyond. Who was it? Where was he from? What culture? And I can read cultures in cars, whether they are German, French, Italian, American, Japanese. There's a semiotic kind of language that goes to the very core of some of those designs. What attracts me to, or makes me a car person? Some cars are like living organisms. For example, if you have carbs, you can listen to the induction noise. When you press the accelerator and more fuel is squirted into the carbs, it needs oxygen, so you breathe more heavily. It's exactly like what you do when you are pushing yourself. For example, in a boat, you take a large breath, you gulp it in, and you try to breathe as heavily as possible to gain speed. A car is the same. It's a living organism, except for you are the thing that's pushing it.